Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my April favourites. As we've entered the new month of May, I wanted to recap some of my favourite things across makeup, fashion, everything. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to join my army of aliens, but also make sure to follow my TikTok. Let's get started. We're starting off with clothes. I'm not a huge shopper. I love fashion so much, but I've never really been able to distinguish my style, but I picked up a few good pieces in April that I wanted to show you. The first piece is a pair of jeans from Hollister. So they are these jeans. They are low-rise baggy jeans in this really nice dark wash. They're just baggy, but I really like the back as well. I got these on sale as well. They were like £14, which I thought was really good. So that was a really good pick for me. This next piece, I didn't buy it in April, but I've definitely been wearing it the most in April because I bought it during winter. So obviously it wasn't the weather for it. But it was this mini skirt from Hollister. I think it's so cute. Again, it's like a darker wash. I really like this skirt and I like pairing it with anything red because like the red and blue colour combination is like one of my favourites. This skirt's definitely going to be getting a lot more wear. Now it's a bit hotter and it's summer, but I really liked it during April. The next piece I got from Vinted and I love it so much. It's probably the thing that I wore the most during April. I've worn it in so many of my TikToks already, but it's this Gap sweatshirt. It needs to go in the wash, so don't mind the white on the bottom, but it's like blue with the red lettering. It's like a quarter, what do you call it? Quarter zip, yeah. It is so comfortable, guys, and it's like the perfect fit. It's a perfect size and it wasn't that much. I got it for Vinted. I don't remember the exact price, but I'm so glad I got this piece. But those are all the fashion bits that I've loved from April. Moving on to makeup, I love makeup. So the first one, it was this e.l.f. blush tint in the shade Plums Up. I really like this. The next time I get this, I want to get Cherry Cola. It's apparently like this darker colour. But I really like this tint. I use on my eyelids, but as blush, on my lips as well. It works really well as a lip stain. I think it makes my lip combos last a lot longer. I have this huge problem. I'm a huge drinker. Not alcohol, but like I really like beverages. I love to have a coffee or a matcha or a tea or a water, like anything. But it meant that whenever my lip combos would be on, they'd literally remove themselves within 5 seconds. And so this has really helped me have at least some colour left over because before it would be like pale underneath my lip combo. And it just was not my favourite look. Next up has got to be the Say bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Bronze and it's that cream bronzer. Adding bronzer to my makeup routine has really changed the game for me. It just really brings out a bronzy look. I love how I look on holiday. I don't know why I didn't think of bronzer earlier, but I've been really loving it. Next up is a product I've been using for 2 years. It's not an April favourite, it's a lifetime favourite, and it's the e.l.f. lip oil in shade Jam Session. I'm never gonna have to check the name again because ever since I found this 2 years ago, it's literally been over for me. But I've been loving pairing it with the e.l.f. Cream Glide lip liners. I use this shade I've been using for a while, Plum and Get It. I love that plum shades, and it's the Doppio Espresso. I had to get some new lip liners because 2 of them fell out my pocket in the middle of a cafe and I've never been able to obviously retrieve those. So I've been loving these products for sure. Another favourite is I've gotten back onto my liquid liner game. So I've been using the e.l.f. I use a lot of e.l.f. products, I just realised. But the e.l.f. Extra Liquid Eyeliner. I had this one time, but I didn't know how to use it properly. So I gave it away to my sister. And I went and I was using like a shadow liner, right? I had brown braids at the time. So I was using this like brown shadow liner, which looked quite nice. But with my black hair, I wanted something that popped a lot more. So this is another one of my makeup favourites. And then another thing I've been loving are these 2 brushes that I got. I actually got a full set, but these 2 in particular I've been loving. They're all Techniques 258 brush and 256 brush. This one I use clearly for blush and this one I use clearly for bronzer, and I think they're really good. Now onto my hair favourite. One of my hair favourites this month has been an oldie but a goodie, Blue Magic. My brother uses Blue Magic and I was like, yo, can I borrow that for a second? I need to like use it on the ends of my braid out because my braid out wasn't feeling the best, and it genuinely changed the game. So I snatched it from him. Sorry brother, but I snatched it from him and it's genuinely changed the game in my braid outs. I feel like I'm able to look at my moisture a lot more, and also my hair looks a lot more like moisturised and shiny. Another favourite has definitely been the Dew Mousse. It's been so good, and using this paired with the Blue Magic has really changed the game again with my braid outs. So I've really been loving this product. Another hair favourite, and this is like my first time ever buying this product, was in April. It's the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density. I heard a lot of people telling me basically that oil is not good for the scalp and that it doesn't actually moisturise. I'm not sure about the entire logistics about it, but I'd heard that hair serum is much better for the hair. So I've been doing a lot of research and I found this one, and I was in London and I went into the shop and they had like a sale for their birthday. So I got this on discount as well, and it's been really good, honestly. Like, it's actually really been nice on my scalp. Moving on to miscellaneous favourites. One of my miscellaneous favourites has got to be wired headphones again. So I actually did have a pair of wired headphones before, but it was for my other phone. I got a new phone, so I had to get a new pair of headphones, and I got the ones actually from Apple before I had these like really bad ones from the corner shop. But they used to like blast my head with like the volume. The volume would go like super high, and I felt like I was gonna go deaf. But I got the Apple AirPods this time, and honestly they're great, guys. And also the entire of April I didn't have any braids, so this has been really helpful because I used to just like shove on. No disrespect to my headphones, I love these headphones, but these things I'd be like separating my hair and trying to like shove them on. It was just a bit much, but these are like perfect because it doesn't mess up my hair at all. So I've really been liking these. Another miscellaneous favorite has been these gold hoops, specifically thin gold big hoops. I used to wear these like thick gold hoops. I literally can see them right now, and I still love them. Chunky hoops I love, but I've been really into these thin hoops, especially my natural hair. I used to only wear like small hoops for my natural hair because I was like, oh my days, like my hair's like, if my hair's shorter then I should have shorter hoops. No, these big hoops with the hair, like I think it really eats. I think it's really nice look. Another miscellaneous thing that's been in for me has just been cafes in general. I've had a lot of assignments, I've had to study a lot, but going to a cafe has really been the highlight of a lot of my days because it lets me kind of romanticize my life. I feel like a 2000s rom-com main character who's like a journalist and sat in their cafe just typing away. These times it's just my assignment that's long overdue, but it makes me feel good. Since I've been studying a lot, I can tell you my favorite drinks. My favorite drink from studying has been an iced Americano. That is seriously, guys, get on it because first of all, it tastes really good. Second of all, it's super refreshing, especially in the summer months. And number three, it makes you focus. Iced Americanos I've been loving. And in general, just going on walks has been a good change of scenery with me because the sun's been coming out a little bit more. It helps my mental health. It helps me feel good and happy. Another thing that's been helping me has been dark chocolate, sweet potato, eggs, kimchi, like really getting in my fiber and protein, actually eating a balanced diet for once. But these things have actually been really helping me as well for my mental health, and things that I've been really enjoying from April that I will definitely be bringing into May. Moving on to shows and movies, some of my favourites from this month have got to be The Boys. I've talked about The Boys so much. I tried to watch The Boys years ago and I never really got into it, but I actually watched this time around and it's so much fun. It's definitely very crazy and there's a lot going on and it's very gory and all this sort of stuff, but it's like really funny. Like I've really been enjoying it. It's been like my show of the month for sure. I was going to say Invincible, but for me The Boys this month has kind of outshone it, but I do love Invincible as always. I think it's also because I was watching 5 seasons of The Boys in the space of like a month compared to Invincible. I was waiting weekly for each episode to come out. The Boys gave me a little more punch. I also went to the cinema a couple times. I've been trying to go to cinema more frequently because I love it there. It's a really great place for me to unwind and relax. But what I will say is, why are cinema tickets so expensive? Like I'm just trying to have my good time and like immerse myself in a different world, do you know what I mean? And then the price is crazy. They've got this new thing with Lux Cinemas. First of all, what is a Lux Cinema? The cheapest ticket will be like £9 and then the row behind will be like £10.99, the row behind £12. The back row will be like £16.99, sorry, £17 for a cinema ticket. Mind you, they're probably charging you another how much for snacks. It's too much. I was ranting to my dad about this, about me having to spend £9, and he was like, oh, that's not very good. I was like, oh no, that was the cheapest seat. I was craning my neck. He was like, why would you go to the front and crane your neck? Why not sit in the back? I told him, Dad, do you know each row is a different price? Did you know the back row is £17? No, I'm paying nearly £20 to go watch a movie. I love movies, I love stories, but you're not gonna catch me spending £20. But I watched 2 movies in the cinema. I watched the drama, and then I also watched You, Me and Tuscany. I like them both, honestly. Cinematically, like in a cinematography lens, the drama is obviously superior. They're 2 completely different types of movies. One's an A24, really makes you think about it movie. I liked it. I love a movie that leaves me thinking. And I like how a movie can actually keep tensions high because I'm someone that I like hate tension, but I love tension. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll literally be like shaking in my boots, but I still want to be there watching it. And I feel like they did a really good job building up the tension. It had me think, what would I do? I love when a movie does that. You, Me and Tuscany was such a fun watch. I personally did not love the cinematography or the camera work. I don't know what camera they used, but there were shots that were close up that looked like they were filmed on an iPhone, which I didn't really appreciate. Not like an iPhone, like a good camera, just no. But I found it really funny. I watched my sister and we had a time. It was a really fun watch. Like there's these scenes, like if you watch the movie, let me know what you think. But there's these scenes where like, you know, there's the people on they're like tourists, I guess, and they're like watching the couple and then they're like, where can I get that tour? That had me fried. I really like that. It gave me real like Emily in Paris vibes. I love a messy main character, if I'm honest, like a messy main character who just makes problems but it's very like make believe. I love it. I unironically think Emily in Paris is gas, bro. Like, it's so funny. I can't quite tell the difference between when I'm finding something funny or when I'm actually enjoying something, but it's like one of those guilty pleasure watches. Okay, favourite songs of April. X and Moons by Genevieve has been an absolute, like, it's been so good. I love that song so much. From Scratch by Raven Lenae, really good. Reputation by Raven Lenae and Dominic Fike has been on repeat this past month for sure. Special by Dexter and the News Agent. Yeah, those songs have been on repeat. But that's it, everyone. Those are my favourites from April. Please comment all of your favourites from April as well. Make sure to subscribe and follow my TikTok. I'm going to be doing what I'm bringing into May, like what I'm co-signing for May. That's coming very soon. But I thought I would get this one out of the way because May is actually kind of taking along. It's been a month that's been kind of fast. I think it's because I've had a lot of deadlines approaching. It naturally makes everything feel a lot faster. But that's all for now. Love you guys as always. Make sure to join the Alien Army and bye.